Hello Aries, welcome to your June 2019 reading. Thank you for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Special welcome to my podcast listeners on iTunes and Spotify. Aries, let's take a look at your oracle cards. Firstly, from Soul Coaching, you have the card of enthusiasm, celebrating everything in your life and living in limitless joy. It's beautiful energy, and around you, Aries, is usually a spirit of action and enthusiasm, of course, very much that Page of Wands kind of feeling here. Ready to tackle the next challenge, putting all of your effort towards it. And you're someone who tackles every task with equal enthusiasm. That's just you, Aries. Now, around you, from the Ganesha cards, you pulled the card of perseverance. So here it's about seeing rewards for all of your hard work, as long as you put the effort in and keep going at it. Ganesha's tusk here represents hard work and completing the task at hand. And I feel that it's about strength and demonstrating that it is important to finish what you start. So if you have been working hard here, Aries, putting extra effort into something, it will be worth the work here, the perseverance, to see the results, the rewards for your labor. Ganesha here is guiding you, Aries, not to lose faith while you wait for things to come to fruition in your life. Okay, so you're being guided here to persevere, and persevere with your usual spirit of joy and happiness. You know, oftentimes with the law of attraction there, if you approach life with that spirit of appreciating what you have and enjoying your life, seems to attract more, that prosperity, good things, success. That's what I'm feeling around this, even if there are times where things haven't worked out for you recently, Aries. So let's take a look. At the bottom of the deck I have the Strength card. So yeah, for you it's all about perseverance and having the courage to continue even through hard times. Not losing that spirit around you either, Aries, that positive spirit. So let's see. We'll take a look. I'll cut these cards and I'm doing a horseshoe reading here, Aries. We'll start with the past energy, the present energy, the near future. What is your advice or your best path to follow here, Aries? What's happening around you that is affecting you, your hopes and fears, the outcome, and we'll take a look and see what the overall energy is here, or what this reading is about, Aries. Right in the center you have the Princess of Swords. So you may be hearing some news here, Aries. It may be a little bit tough to hear. I get it as some truth being revealed, communicated to you in a way which may seem a little bit harsh, but I'm actually thinking that Spirit is asking you to accept this with grace. So we'll see where that one goes. In the past you have another princess. This one is the Princess of Coins. So you had this new start. It was either a relationship or a new job. Something that you tackled with enthusiasm and put all of your energy and effort into to make it grow, to make it a success. You know, if one thing with Aries, you know, you are, once you set your mind to a task, very determined. And I feel that it has a lot to do with both princesses here. I get a very youthful kind of energy around you, no matter what your age, male or female. Now your current energy is the Fool. Yeah, so I do feel that you're being quite bold in your actions here and kind of throwing caution to the wind and starting out in a new direction, but with this kind of feeling around you of optimism, trust that things are going to work out in your favor. Now in the near future you have the Nine of Wands. So okay, So in the future, I do feel that there's this spirit of protection around you. And Aries, what it is I feel it's in relation to this news that you're hearing. And I feel that you're having to go out here, take this leap of faith, perhaps on your own, and as a result of hearing this news, which is still hurtful, but you're trying to accept it with grace. As a result of that, I feel that you have a guard up around you in the future, because you don't want to go in to something like this again and have your feelings hurt, have your emotions hurt. So you may be internalizing a lot of the energy around how much this has hurt you, and you're kind of putting on this, I get it as a brave front, this wounded warrior kind of energy here. You know, for you it's an obstacle, yes, but for you, you're just trying to see it as, okay, well, I'll try and make the best of this. I'll try and think of this as an adventure, as a new beginning. But in the back of your mind there's that feeling there of having to yet to overcome the feelings around how this person has communicated this to you, I feel. Let's take a look at your advice or your best path to follow. You've got the Two of Wands. So for you, Aries, again, I get this feeling around you of being uncertain what direction to go in the future. You're trying to look at it as for the best, and you're trying to look at it as, well, you know, if that person didn't want me there, or if that job didn't work out, there's something better for me, which is a good way to be. I mean, for you, it is about focusing on what's still to come. The best is yet to come here, Aries. Whatever you had here in the past, although you hoped it would work out, you did put a lot of work into it, it hasn't. So you're having to kind of draw on all your courage and strength here, and feel this energy of, okay, well, I'm going to start over again, and this time it's going to be better. Nevertheless, you're going to be a little bit more guarded, whereas in the past there may have been a little bit more naivety or innocence surrounding you. It's not such a bad thing, you know. It's putting up boundaries here and being sure, being more sure, rather than just following your heart, which I think that you did in the past, and hoping for the best. Now, around you we have the Six of Cups. So when it comes to how you're thinking, I feel you're thinking at the moment, well, maybe I should go back to something from my past. The past is attracting you right now. You have some very good memories about someone or a place or your family, and you're thinking about returning to that. As your hopes and fears, you've got the Judgment card. So yeah, it's about rebirth, and it's very powerful energy that I'm picking up around that card. I mean, for you, you're hoping to move forward without taking along too much of the baggage of what hasn't worked out here. So you're hoping to move forward lighter, maintaining that energy of enthusiasm, that vibrant fire sign energy of adventure. But there's a little bit of fear around how this is going to affect you. You don't want it to affect how you view the world, or how you view other people, relationships. Let's take a look and see what the outcome is. We have the King of Wands. So Aries, that's you. And it's very masculine kind of energy, whether or not you're male or female. So it's taking action, taking direct action to be the king or the queen of your own life here. I feel that you're going to be, for a time, doing your own thing. And it's going to suit you, Aries. Now, I get that for some of you, you're the one hearing this news. For others of you, you're the one that is telling news that is quite distressing to another person as well. So it could be either way. Nevertheless, there's something ending here in your life. And you're trying to put on your big boy pants here, or your big girl pants here, and say, okay, well, that hasn't worked out, but I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to keep going with my usual spirit of things are going to work out for me. So you're refusing to see this negatively, and I think it's brilliant, Aries. I mean, the energy around you is good because you're dealing with an ending. And there's something here attracting you from the past. So let's get some clarifiers. We'll start with the Fool as your current energy. What is the Fool for Aries as their current energy? The Eight of Swords. Okay. So there is a little bit of fear here around this new start. Starting again. In your mind, I feel that there are some thoughts here penetrating from time to time about, is this the right thing? Was there more to this that I could have done? But I don't feel that there was here, Aries. I feel that you tried as hard as you could, but in the end I feel it was something that was restricting you. And in order to get out of that mode here of feeling held back, I feel that this is you here wanting to take this leap of faith, take this risk, and get out of this confining situation. Something that held you there for quite some time. Now the Nine of Wands as your near future. Let's take a look. What is this Nine of Wands for Aries? And the Two of Coins. Yeah, you know, for you, it's about still being a little bit in that turbulent energy. I think that you're putting on, it's not a show, it's more about you're trying to come across as someone very confident and secure in your decision making. But there is that little bit of hesitancy here about stepping through this gateway into the next phase of your life. So there's a little bit of turbulent waters there, but I don't feel it's too bad. And you're internalizing it, you're not revealing it externally. This is more something that you think about, negative energy that you're holding within. Fears. I get fears and overcoming obstacles in order to succeed. But I also get this energy around you of being that Mars warrior, of someone who doesn't get fazed by this kind of setback in your life. So I feel this is very strong energy. I feel that you'll be fine, you'll pull through, you will overcome this, you will step through this gateway here into a better life for yourself. So for you, if you're holding on to any doubts or fears of whether or not this is the right thing to do, I feel you already know the answer to that. There's some kind of calling here to something else that you are being pulled towards, away from this situation that at one time you thought could have potential for growth, but hasn't. It's stagnated. Let's take a look and see what the Two of Wands is as your advice or your best path to follow. And the Emperor, yeah, I feel it's this person, Aries. I feel it is your card, but I'm actually sensing this is somebody else. So I get an energy of you leaving someone who was quite a dominant force in your life in order to go somewhere else. Now, it's not that it was a horribly bad situation. It wasn't. It's just a sense here that there's something calling you, something more. And for some of you, Aries, here, it has to do with nostalgic feelings about the past, but I get here you are taking control of your own life and taking action here, making a choice, making a decision. And you are someone here who is, even if the other person here has been the one that has broken this off, I feel it's more of a situation here where it's amicable. I feel that there's energy on both sides here. You both want to take back control of your own lives because something in this relationship got out of control. And neither one of you feel that that's good. Seems like you weren't a good match. Let's take a look and see what this Six of Cups is in the environment. What is the Six of Cups here in the environment for Aries? The Two of Cups, yeah. A love from the past. Someone that you're looking back now with fondness and a lot of nostalgic memories about this person. It's pulling you. It's somewhat entrapping you too. You know, the thoughts of the past here are keeping... they keep going around in your mind, and I feel that you want to take a risk here and try it with this person. I get that you may have chosen someone else over this person in the past, but you now realize that you probably should have gone to this person instead. Let's take a look at Judgment as your hopes and fears here, Aries. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're hearing a call, and you're heeding a call to move on, to make this major change in your life. To you, it feels like destiny to be with this person from the past. It's someone that you haven't forgotten. You've held on to the memory of this person. You haven't fully released them or let them go. And you're hearing a call to go back to this individual. I get it as something coming back around again. A repeat from the past. Now the King of Wands is the outcome here for you, Aries. It's good energy. And the Queen of Swords. Okay, so for some of you here, it's with another fire sign. And also for some of you, it's about an air sign. But I feel more here that the Queen of Swords is you deciding that you would like to be with this individual. That's what I'm getting. Very, very good energy. You know, I get... I get this as you, Aries, making a decision, and for you, it's coming from a place of, you know it's right. You know it's the right thing to do. It's coming from a place of higher energy, both of these cards. And I feel for you it is about communicating. You're going to communicate with this person that you would like to be with them. This person from the past. Wow, reconciliation. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy around this, Aries. I want to get one on... I want to get one from the Gateway Oracle here for you, Aries. Let's take a look. What is the message for Aries with this reading? What does Aries need to hear? Yeah, I get you as very much surviving what you've gone through with this other person. You're not someone who's used to giving up or failing or anything like that, so I don't feel you're going to see it like that. You're really just going to see it as part of your journey back to this other person. And I get that for you, it's very much choosing to step through the gateway into the next phase of your life with someone that you want to reconcile with. Okay. Choosing the past over the present, or the past person over the present person, I should say. Let's take a look. What is the message here for Aries? We have savoring pleasure. And we'll get one more. What is the message here for Aries? And starting fresh. Yeah. I feel that that's what you're doing. You're communicating to someone here, or they are communicating to you that this is not working, and you're going back to something from the past, communicating to that person, and I get it as a reconciliation. I feel that you're coming out of this wiser, stronger, having learned a lot. You won't be the same as when you came into this relationship, but for you, I think you know what's going to bring you this happiness, bring you this pleasure, and it's starting over, starting fresh and freeing yourself from what has restricted you in the past. Perseverance. I also get this as a card of perseverance as well, with the Nine of Wands. Perseverance is going to pay off. Perseverance is going to pay the rewards for you, and you're going to get the person that you want here, Aries, or the life that you want. So I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the very best. Thank you for watching. If you're watching here on YouTube, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. And thanks for my podcast listeners as well on iTunes and Spotify. Don't forget to check out the other podcasts for June for the other signs as well. Bye for now, Aries, and I wish you all the best.